Okay, in this worked example, we're basically taking our concept of using threshold variables and applying it to yet another type of scenario which could come in handy and is typically used in performance reports, for example. So, what we've got is just a small subset of data, and it concerns the amount of umbrellas sold in 4 regions: North, South, East and West. So we've got our amounts here, 20, 40, 35, 50. And we've got total sales. £800, £1,600, £1,400 and £2,000. Now we've also got a little column here saying target met. Now the reason I've actually put this column here, folks, as opposed to here is just because later on when we double click into the formula, we don't want it to overlap into this cell because it's a fairly long formula. So that's the reason I've kept it here. But other than that, normally you would ideally keep it next to the other columns of your table. Okay, so in this example, we're actually using one fixed value and one threshold variable, both of which use absolute references. So what do I mean by fixed value? Well, our total sales is basically the number of umbrellas sold times this price here, which is our absolute reference. So if I double click into this formula, you can see that we've got equals D92, which is this cell, times J90, where J90 has been fixed as an absolute reference. So what we've done is we've basically put an absolute reference here to fix to this cell value here. Now the reason we've called it a fixed value as opposed to a threshold variable is because the latter you would actually be able to change based on whatever your target is, ideally. So for example, say if you had a little report like this and you had your target threshold at £1,200, you might then decide to think, oh hang on, let me change the target to something else and just see what the updated values would look like. However, you're really unlikely to change the price just because you can't actually change the price at which something has already been sold at. That's the reason I made the distinction between this being a fixed value as opposed to a threshold variable. Okay, so just getting back to the formula bit. So this works out our total sales and the rest of the formulas work out the total sales for the other regions. Now, if I click into our target met formula, again, it's similar to our previous worked example, where we're basically putting the test of, is this cell greater than or equal to our target threshold? So basically, did our sales meet our target that we've set in terms of monetary amounts? And if it did, flag it as a yes. If it didn't, flag it as a no. And again, if you note, folks, we have fixed L90, which is here, as an absolute reference. Now this is our threshold variable because ideally, if you did pass a report, for example, using this type of structure, you'd want the ability for whoever you're passing it to change the target accordingly for whatever they want to do it for. If they want to do, for example, a projection of figures, or if they want to find out which regions are doing bad or good, depending on what target they're saying. So that's our threshold variable that we're using. Okay, so I'm just going to delete these 3 entries here and these 3 entries here, and we're just going to type out the formula just to give you again a gist of how things look when you type it out. Right, so double click into the cell, equals. Now for total sales you would basically write this amount times that amount. So you would do it as this, click here, times, click our price sold at value. Now remember, you have to make it an absolute reference, so you hit the F4 key, and then you can press enter. Okay, and then you can just drag down this formula to the other 2 cells. Right, so that's how we do the formula for this bit. Now for the target, equals if. Now your test, remember, if you're writing down the logic, is if total sales is greater than or equal to the target threshold, flag it as a yes, else flag it as a no. Remember, you have to make this one an absolute reference. And remember, if it meets or exceeds the target, flag it as a yes. Or if it doesn't meet the target, flag it as a no. Okay. So, you press enter, and there you go. You've got your formula ready and working. And then you just drag it down to update the other two entries. Okay, so that was a real quick worked example, but I hope you can see how by setting up absolute references and using threshold variables and fixed values, you can quickly build up a report which you can update fairly easily. You know, if you had, for example, a weekly report where you had to update different items sold by different region, you know, you could copy out this template, which we've got here, and just have, for example, different sheet tabs for different products. And in terms of updating, if you had to do it on a weekly basis, really, the amounts of information you're changing would be just the amount sold, maybe the target threshold, depending on if it's a different product, or if it's the same product, but the target's just changed for whatever reason, and of course the price sold. Now, ideally, you'd only change the price once, unless something drastic happens and the price of the product changes a couple of weeks later. Hence, the reason we call it a fixed value. But I hope you can see the actual apparent benefits now that are starting to come from evolving our use of formulas to using if then else statements, threshold variables, fixed values, because gradually you can start to make a lot of productivity improvements to your daily work. Now remember, if there are any questions or queries, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.